Okay, I'm going to teach you how to make a pinch cup. So you get a piece of clay a little bit smaller than a tennis ball, and you start rounding it out. You can pat it or roll it around in your hands. Just do your best to get it to be a ball. I try to get these as even as possible. It's easier if it's as even as possible, but the more you work it in your hands, the more it's going to dry out. It will create like a hard shell on the outside, and then that can be a little bit frustrating. If you have any creases, you can smooth those over with your thumb. And that's pretty good. So then I'm going to poke my hole in. I don't want to do like a belly flop. I just want to go straight in to about my first knuckle. I'm going to avoid pinching here because this is going to spread to become the bottom. And I'm going to pinch these sides. And I'm just going to do gentle pinching all the way around, forming a cup shape. So I do a rotation and then I scoot it up. My fingers up and then I go around and I just keep turning. Cracks will form and you can just use your finger to smooth over on these cracks. I try not to get the lip too thin because I don't want it to crack once I'm getting my cup made. Then I'm going to start back down towards the bottom and pinch out. So I'm trying to make like a little salsa dish. My kids really like to have little like dipping cups for salsa or ranch or for syrup for pancakes. They're just nice little like condiment cups. Later on we'll make these a little bigger, and they're really fun to plant succulents in or little flower pots. Sometimes kids like to make these really big and use them for ice cream bowls or cereal bowls. They're a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm getting a few little cracks here. This is where I would want to smooth over with my finger. The thickness that I'm looking for in the walls is about the size of a pencil. So as you're pinching, try to get that pinch thickness to be about the thickness of a pencil. After I get to about here, I want to thin out the bottom a little bit more. So I'm going to start back at the bottom. And I'm going to pinch around. I always make sure to have my thumb on the inside and my fingers on the outside. Hopefully you can see that pinching. Sometimes your clay will dry up, and having that cup of water is really good to just smooth over the lip. And then this is a basic pinch cup. I could obsess a little bit. I could try to even out the bumps. I could widen the bottom a little bit more if I wanted. But there is a basic little cup. The more clay I use, the bigger it's going to be. Less clay I use, the smaller it's going to be. And this is a really, really great thing to practice several times. So I would highly encourage you to smash it up. Maybe knead in a little bit more water and do it again. Practice this. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice this, the more control you'll have over the clay. Have fun practicing.